Welcome to AEO Whisperer. In this video, I'm going to take you through some of the new features and some of the highlights of the AEO Whisperer website. So when you first go to aeowhisperer.com, this is the screen that you'll land on, and you can sign in up here in the top if you already have an account. If not, click the Get Started button, and you'll need to sign up. You'll get one free visibility check. And if you sign up, you'll get a pro account, and that's $99 per month. You can cancel anytime. So I'm already signed in. And once you sign in, if you have a paid account, you'll see AEO Whisperer Pro up here with unlimited checks. And you'll see the last dealership that you ran, as well as the visibility check form that you can fill out. So quite simply, you put in your dealership name, city, state, zip, and the brand for the dealership that you want to run, and hit check AI visibility, and it'll check ChatGPT, Claude, and Gemini against queries about new car, used car, and service. And I'll show you that a little bit later, but we already have this check in here, so I'll show you what the recommendations page looks like. So you can see the three scores for BMW of the Hudson Valley. ChatGPT came back at 30, Claude came at 35, and Gemini's at 15. And you can see BMW of the Hudson Valley's top competitors. On the new car side, Ramsey, BMW of Ridgefield, and Wild World BMW came in the top three spots for new car. And on the used car side, BMW of Ridgefield, Ray Catena, and BMW of the Hudson Valley came in third. So they actually placed in the used car area. And on the service side, we have Ridgefield, Ray Catena again, and BMW of Bridgeport. Now, there's a couple new additions here. We've got the AEO visibility report that you can download. That's a downloadable PDF. And we've got our new chat AI analyst here, and I'll touch on these in a minute. And this SEO AEO website audit is new as well, and I'll touch on that in a little bit. So first of all, we've got our top 10 rankings, and these are all the dealerships, or the top 10 dealerships in that zip code radius, ranked by Google rating first, and then the tiebreaker is the total number of reviews, which is how the LLMs actually look at Google reviews for reputation. So BMW of the Hudson Valley came in fourth in the Google rating, but that's only a small part of how the scores are developed. So we also have a gap analysis here, which is something that I think a lot of people miss. But this just shows you used car, new car, and service, and the subject dealer's gap in any one of those categories. So then we have some AI-powered action plans for BMW of the Hudson Valley. There are 6 of them specifically. And we've got Gemini visibility with structured FAQs as a high priority recommendation. We've got velocity for AEO rankings, and that's review velocity, so trying to get more reviews. Certified pre-owned in Poughkeepsie. Optimize Google Business Profile for the second quarter with regards to service and EV readiness. That's also a high priority. And then why buy a BMW with whatever model in Poughkeepsie? And enhance vehicle and offer schema markup. This is an important area for your web provider, or if you do that in-house, this is good information for whoever's managing your website. And each one of these recommendations has a help me write this section. And so for, let's say, the BMW certified pre-owned, I'll click on the Google Business Profile post, and it's going to write BMW of Hudson Valley specific Google Business Profile post to help in that particular area. And you can go ahead and click on copy. That will go to your clipboard. You can go over to Google Business Profile and paste this right into a new post for Google. So pretty powerful. And you've got LinkedIn, and you can write a blog post. Let's just click on blog post so you can see. All right, so this wrote a 4-paragraph blog post about BMW the Hudson Valley and gave us some meta keywords for the blog post itself. And same thing, we can copy this and paste it right into our blog. And let's move back to the top where we've got these new features I mentioned earlier. And although this is not a new feature, this is quite handy. This is a downloadable PDF with regards to the AEO scores that we have here. And I'm just going to go ahead and click on that so you can see what that looks like. First up, we've got an executive summary. Our gap analysis is here. Our Google rankings also. Our 6 recommendations. And then an explanation of why AEO and GEO matter today. And an understanding of the scores by the LLM specifically. So pretty handy report. I recommend that you always download that. So let's go back. And this is the next new feature. This is Chat with an AI Analyst. And this AI Analyst is a chat LLM that's specifically trained on your dealership's results. So both the SEO and AEO and GEO audits are fed into this agent. So it's very informed as to your dealership and what your scores are like and where they came from. So we could click on one of these pre-filled out questions. So if I was a dealer and I just wanted to know where to start, you could click on where do I start first? And it calls out that there's a critical risk in fixed ops with regards to a 2.4 rating with only 13 reviews. Now, this is BMW the Hudson Valley's specific service category in business in Google Business Profile. So this is a very big concern with regards to the LLMs. Now, Google would traditionally only show the reviews for your primary Google Business Profile, which in most cases would be sales, and that would be much higher than your service in most cases, not all dealerships, but in most cases. So it's calling that out as a real concern because the AI models do look at everything and they are seeing this. So it is a concern. And we also have, this is new as well. This is the SEO AEO website audit page. And this is an actual audit of the dealership's website and its score both in SEO, which is not new necessarily in the world of search. But this particular SEO audit is designed to give you an idea as to how the dealership scores from a GEO perspective as well. Is the dealership ready for the evolution of search into the LLMs, the AEO and GEO? So we've got brand positioning, sales visibility, and most dealerships are going to score quite well here. We've got a technical SEO section, and then there's a discussion about the schema and LLM readiness for the dealership and the future of AEO. Now, there's also a downloadable PDF here. Once again, I would always recommend that you download the PDF. This PDF is pretty extensive. It typically comes out to about 11 pages. And once again, there's an executive summary, but this is different. This is about traditional search and also is trained in all the AEO analysis. And there's strengths and weaknesses, recommendations, schema LLM readiness, competitive standings, an explanation of the shift to AI visibility and the importance of it, some stats regarding that, why taking AEO and GEO seriously right now is so important, and the future of automotive search and where it's headed, the difference between AEO and GEO, competitive implications, and then AEO action items. Some things that BMW the Hudson Valley should start working on immediately. And then at the very end here on page 11, we've got a timeline, immediate things that the dealership should start working on, some things that they should work on in the next 30 days, and then some long-term plans to make sure that they're set for AEO and GEO with regards to future-proofing their website, their dealership in general. Hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, you can reach out, aeowhisperer@gmail.com. If you have any suggestions, I'd be happy to take a look at them. And don't forget to like and subscribe.